during the show, and then during the cartoons, and we had things like Thundercats, you know.
You let me down again! The remainder of you are absolute garbage! If you ain't prepared to put in the hard work, I will not pass you! Little bit of hard work, little bit of crawling, little bit of running when you're waving on. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is go back to the block, sit on your bed, okay?
Training this tough because the next time it's real. A stage further for soldiers to be. Monday, 10th of January on BBC One.
Weddings on, weddings off. It's been a hectic week in Albert Square. Catch up with events in 5 minutes. This is BBC One. Now, the BBC News with Sian Williams.
Good afternoon. Russia has accused rebel fighters in Chechnya of using poison gas against its soldiers. The new year has begun with no let-up in Russia's onslaughts against the breakaway republic.
Russian soldiers shout out Happy New Year as they fire another shell into Grozny. It's a new millennium, but the same old savage war in Chechnya. Young Russian conscripts try hard to celebrate, but the battle for the Chechen capital is not going smoothly. Moscow's forces have become bogged down, outmaneuvered by the experienced and determined Chechen rebels. Today, Russia again accused the Chechens of using toxic gas against its troops. The Kremlin's forces are doing better in the south of the republic. A massive operation is underway to drive the Chechens out of these hills. As always, though, it's civilians who are bearing the brunt of the Russian offensive. Many have found themselves trapped in the war zone, cowering in cellars as Russian jets prowl overhead.
The government minister responsible for the Millennium Dome has apologised for the hitches experienced by some guests invited to the opening ceremony. Lord Falconer said the delay shouldn't have happened, but insisted the dome was now working like clockwork.
Difficulties in checking ticket applications for the Dome meant not all the passes were posted in time. Around 2,000 guests faced delays of up to 7 hours at stations in East London, waiting for tickets and security checks. By the time some latecomers reached the Dome, the exhibits were closed. The government minister responsible for the Dome has apologised.
It should never have taken as long as it did at Stratford, and I really apologise to all the people, VIPs and everybody else alike, who did suffer at Stratford. It was really awful, but it was very much a one-off.
Guests at the Dome did at least have few difficulties leaving the celebrations. Elsewhere, partygoers in central London were facing long travel delays getting home.
The former Beatle George Harrison has been allowed home after being treated in hospital for stab wounds. He was admitted on Thursday after an intruder broke into his Oxfordshire mansion. A man's been charged with attempted murder. Police are appealing for help in tracing the parents of a toddler who was found abandoned in North London on New Year's Eve. The boy, who's about 18 months old, was discovered in a pram in the hallway of a block of flats in Holloway at 11:45 on Friday night. Manchester United arrive in Brazil later today to begin their preparations for football's World Club Championship. The squad left Manchester Airport this morning without England midfielder Paul Scholes, who's to undergo a hernia operation. Their first match is on Thursday against the Mexican side Real Oaxaca. In cricket, England have made a good start to the fourth test against South Africa in Cape Town. After winning the toss and electing to bat, England have reached 132 for 2.
If England are to get back into this series, they need to win in Cape Town, and they were given the added bonus of Nasser Hussain winning his third successive toss. England's openers Michael Atherton and Mark Butcher were given the chance to lay the foundations of a big score and took full advantage against a South African pace attack which struggled to make any impact on a docile pitch. Atherton was given a huge let-off when he'd scored 15. He was dropped by Jonty Rhodes off Alan Donald. One of the best outfielders in the world, recalled by South Africa, could scarcely believe his misfortune. Donald finally got his revenge, courtesy of a fine catch from Gary Kirsten, dismissing the former England captain for 71. The same combination then accounted for Mark Butcher, who's now gone 20 test innings without reaching 50.
And that's it for now. I'm going to be back with more from the newsroom at 5:10 here on BBC One. See you then. Bye-bye.
pursued by a haunting force.
If you're saying this is about a murder, I think you should be talking to the police.
The police were there.
Driven to the edge of sanity.
God, like I can't be destroyed.
A riddle from beyond the grave.
Stop thinking with your mouth for a second. Give your brain a chance to function.
It's not who, it's how.
Fine, just checking then. It is completely and utterly impossible.
Jonathan Creek. Tonight, 9:15, BBC One.
A bit of drama and a lot of running.
It's just like nothing else that we deal with.
No. They're not so cuddly as I thought.
What a buzz. The heat today was just incredible.
Join Truder and Steve on safari in a brand new series.
It was complete action, wasn't it? And
It was very hectic.
Vets in the Wild, Tuesday at 8 on BBC One.
You're watching BBC One.
What's it?
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Whew.